The plot to remove Boris Johnson as Prime Minister from inside the Tory party continues, but don't get too excited. It's not done by the sound Conservatives. It's done by the Liberal, Green, Tory, EU-loving wets, in particular, Jeremy Hunt. Here we go again. Jeremy is back. At least it's not the other Jeremy, but it's still a bit of a wet, green, liberal, EU-loving, woke. What's that? We need to come up with a list, put it on the side of the channel to keep it permanently there as a reminder of what could be worse than the current lot in Downing Street. Not to back the Downing Street lot, not the best government, absolutely not. But let's not forget that whether it's going to be Keir Starmer or the other Keir Starmer, who's called Jeremy Hunt, very, very similar. You know, not because they look similar. They have some differences when it comes to hair. But as we know, that there is a pushback. They call it Operation Revenge inside the Conservative Party. Theresa May is one of the leaders of Operation Revenge. Allegedly. Let's just say allegedly. Yeah. And Jeremy Hunt seems to be picked as the best option by the Operation Revenge, because they know that Theresa May can't come back, can she? No, absolutely not. But why do they think that he can? Absolutely weird that he was destroyed in the 2019 Tory leadership election, and I think, well, he's the grown-up. It's very similar. There are some similarities between what's happening here, and what happened in 2020 in America, where they thought, well, Joe Biden is the best option because Trump is chaotic, and Biden could be the grown-up in the room. That's the line that they're using for him, saying he's the grown-up in the room. Now, there have been some responses from inside the Tory cabinet. Kwasi Kwarteng has come out, because he's an ally with Boris Johnson. His response is really weird. Says, well, Jeremy is a very capable colleague. He's a great friend. I don't know what he's up to, but as far as I'm concerned, Boris Johnson is the right man by far to lead us in the next election. So, Kwasi, if Jeremy is a great friend, how come you don't know what he's up to? You work in the same building. Do you not have lunch together, a drink, text message? So, but it's a classic tactic. From one side, the Jeremy Hunt side are briefing the papers, saying, oh yeah, Jeremy's ready. And then if you ask Jeremy Hunt publicly, on BBC live interview, he would say, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And these guys as well, to counter it, they say, oh, Jeremy is my best friend. I don't know where he's been though. Is he on holiday? I have no idea where Jeremy is. But for those of you who don't know the full risk of bringing the wet side, the left side of the Tory party in power, which you might be like, well, I thought the current people in power are the left wing of the Tory party. Yeah, there is proper left, more liberal side. One Nation Conservatives, the Tory Reform Group. So all the nice words, it's all the like flowery words. It's like the left when they use compassion as one of the key kind of components of their ideology. So these guys sell themselves as liberal Tories. And in reality, they are socialist Tories. They want to go back into the EU. They want to raise taxes. They want to nationalize everything. They want to, specifically railways, they want to do it properly. I know there's appetite for it, but when they say it, it's just bad. It's as bad as Labour. And there's a lot of issues. They want to get into your personal life with ID cards and centralizing powers, giving more power to Nicola Sturgeon. It's a bit weird. To paint a better image and picture, it's these guys. Michael Heseltine, John Major, the patrons of TRG. Do you really want an apprentice of these guys, i.e. Jeremy Hunt, to be Prime Minister? Do you really want that? Despite the flaws of Boris Johnson? Despite all the issues that we're dealing with every single day? No. 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 In the words of Margaret Thatcher. We're going to come back with more news updates for you guys. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi and we are the media.